About 2 years and 3 months ago, I found myself in a hospital being diagnosed with a fairly severe heart problem in my left ventricle or left side of my heart. And just for extra fun, they told me that I was a type 2 diabetic. And I found myself on 8 heart medications 3 times a day. And I find myself sticking myself in the stomach with a shot, a hypodermic needle with insulin shots 4 times a day. And I decided I didn't really want to live this way. And I had one of two choices: either put my house in order or find some way out of this mess. And shortly thereafter, a few months later, Eric Beale gave me a call. You guys may know that name, but Eric Beale, we've been friends for 30 plus years. And he said, how you doing? And I told him that it wasn't pretty. And he said, you need to go on this site. Let's take a look at this thing. Uh, it's called x39now.com. Go take a look at it. Start x39now.com. So I went and took a look at it, and they said, hey, I'm at a point, I'll try, what I got to try. So I went on the X39, and eventually other patches also, which I like. But the X39, within 4 months, my primary physician looked at me and said, I've never said this to a patient before, but you're no longer a diabetic, and there's no need for any insulin shots or anything else. He says, not only that, all of the indicators come back from all your tests that all of your organs seem to be performing at amazing good numbers here. So he says, just keep doing what you're doing. So then 2 months after that, at about the 6 month point, my cardiologist had me going through several different tests, all kinds of fun stuff, x-rays and globity machines and all kinds of stuff. And then they had me do it again a second time. I go, what's going on here? So we did it a second time. And when I met with him, he said, I said, why 2 times? He said, well, we thought we got you mixed up with somebody else. We don't know how that could possibly happen, but apparently we didn't. And we can't find any signs from all of those tests that you have or have had any kind of a heart issue. We can't find anything. Uh, it, and not only that, the techs are saying, are you sure we're looking at a guy's heart that is in his late 70s and not a guy who's in his 50s? Because this, quite frankly, looks like a guy's heart that's in his 50s. So that pretty much convinced me that this works pretty good. And I also lost a great deal of weight. I participated. I changed my eating habits, but I put the SP6 on and found out that really did a great job for me with stifling my, cravings for things that weren't good for me. But yeah, I'm all in, and I told Carolyn about, I guess, at about that 6 month point, I said, Carolyn, I think the cost that we are going to have to pay for this gift is to make sure we tell anybody and everybody that we possibly can. And that's when we got serious about doing the business, if you will, but doing X39 and spreading the word with everybody. And quite frankly, I know that you guys like to say, tell at least 3 people a day. I've never been able to tell that many people a day. I mean, I don't know how you can possibly not tell at least 3 people a day unless you live in a cave somewhere and they've taken your cell phone away. But I was being complimented earlier about my address, my apparel, and I'm out whenever I can, and I meet with people that are professionals in wellness and health, and I talk to everybody there is. Uh, I think it's a marvelous product. I think that more and more and more people learn about this and they see the results, that people will be clamoring for this product. I told Carolyn, we live in Las Vegas here, although we have many people around the world. Uh, I told Carolyn that that the deal that we've got going here is we got to tell everybody there is. Of course, we know some people won't say yes. Some people will say yes, some people won't. But our goal is to eventually, because everybody's going to want to do this, eventually that people will know, oh, those are the LifeWave people, those are the X39 people, and
Yeah.
that's what we're doing as much as we can. We know there's going to be a bunch of people that go, oh, I don't know, or this or that, or whatever it is. That's not the point. The mission now is to tell everybody, and the real mission for you is to have the association between this product and yourself.
Do you have any
You're
last
welcome.
words to say?
Yes, I will tell you because people get curious about it. I'm 79 years old, headed toward 80. Most people peg me now in my early 70s at the most. Uh, I figure, and the other thing is, they asked me, "Do you continue to use the product?" I said, "Every day."
Every day,
And they
yes.
said, "What happens if you stop using it?" I said, "I guess it's kind of like brushing your teeth. If you want to keep your teeth, you brush your teeth. If you want to keep
Right.
reversing this process and rejuvenating yourself, you keep using it." So
Yes. So